For those of you who we haven't met yet, I'm one of the founders of the Chamber. I don't want to take much of the time. I just wanted to take an opportunity to thank the team from BBVA Compass, BBVA Ventures, to sponsor this event and to join us as members of the Chamber. And we look forward to more events like this. We look forward to your involvement with our everyday activities at the Chamber. And I'm going to leave it at this and let Mark introduce his team. Thank you. Tom will do that.
Thanks, Shorty. So hello, I'm Tom Tudor. I'm a market president for BBVA Compass's commercial banking group here in Northern California. It's our great pleasure to have an opportunity to present to you some information on BBVA Compass, the BBVA group. Before doing so though, I'd like to take a minute to introduce some of the members of our leadership team here in Northern California. First of all, I've got Jackie Sandu, who's right here. Jackie will also be presenting here in a few minutes. Jackie manages our retail and consumer banking business here in Northern California, and I think she's also going to introduce some of her team members who are with us here tonight as well. I've got Debbie Boyd, who's right next to her. Debbie is a city president. She manages our Central Valley commercial banking operation, operates out of Stockton, California. I've got Mark Sunderland, who is over here. Is that too loud? All right, great. Mark Sunderland leads our corporate banking business here in the Bay Area, so Mark's in attendance. Laerte Barros, there he is. Laerte, he'll be following me and giving actually, are you following Jackie? Yeah, so Laerte is following Jackie, and he's going to do an overview of our international banking business as well. So we'll try to keep this brief. I think we are probably the newest member of the California-Spain Chamber of Commerce, and we're pleased to have the opportunity to get to know you all. Hope to have the opportunity to work with you in some form or fashion in the days ahead. But as I guess part of our initiation into the Chamber, we want to take advantage of this opportunity to tell you a little bit about what we're doing, both around the world, but also more importantly here in Northern California. So, Mark, let me see where we are here with my notes. I guess before I get a little bit into the presentation itself, it might be helpful for me to know how many of you all have heard of or worked with BBVA, either the group or Compass at some point previously. Probably many of you. By show of hands, okay.
Good client base. Good client base.
That's what I expected. Well, I would just say that in a recent brand survey here in the U.S., we found that about 76% of the marketplaces has a brand awareness of BBVA Compass, and we're very pleased. We've only been operating here in the U.S. for about 10 years, and that's actually up by, well, we were about 56% last year, and up to 76% this year. A big reason for that is because not only our growth, we're obviously entering a lot of new markets. We're obviously in California and trying to grow very rapidly here, but also through our partnership with the National Basketball Association, where we've got some good national coverage. We're the official bank of the National Basketball Association. We're very proud of that, and that sort of follows a brand development strategy that we've employed in Spain as well, where we're a sponsor of obviously the National Soccer League there, Liga, BBVA Liga, I believe is what it's called. So,
Good job.
yeah, okay. I'll work on that. Anyway, so you know, we're in about 8 states here in the United States. Worldwide, we're in 33 countries. Many of you probably know already we're based in Madrid, and our headquarters here in the U.S. is, even though it's described as being in Birmingham, most of our executives operate out of Houston, and that's our largest employment center. Our biggest market is in Texas. We have about, I was going to say a little over 709 branches in the U.S. right now. You can see it's in those 8 Sunbelt states there shown above. In California, we've got, I think it's 65, almost 70 branches. Is that right, Jackie? 65 branches here in California and growing rapidly. If I was a betting man, I would expect if I was standing up here next year, it'll probably be at least double that. Well, we're all hoping, the employees, we're all hoping it'll be at least double that. The bank worldwide, and particularly in Spain, is keen to increase our saturation and our business here in the United States, part of a global diversification strategy that I think has proven to be a smart business model during this last 5 to 6 years of banking crises and economic calamity. One of the hallmarks of the bank is that we've maintained a strong balance sheet, and in part that's due to the strength and stability of the institution and our diversification. So getting back to what we're doing here in the U.S., we have really 3 main business lines that we operate in: commercial banking, which I'm representing, retail consumer banking, which also includes our mortgage banking operation, which is big business for us here in the U.S., and also wealth management. So we work with high net worth individuals providing trust services, investment services, credit in some forms, and it basically just core banking. You don't see BBVA out doing collateral debt obligations or trading proprietary exotic derivatives or any of those types of things. That's the reason why we've sort of stayed out of trouble, and we're happy to report that we're one of the few financial institutions in the world that through the last 5 or 6 years has not had to take any government or taxpayer support, both in Spain and in the United States. And we're obviously very proud of that. We think it proves out our business model quite well. And quite frankly, is one of the differentiating factors for us is that strength and stability. And we're proud of that. So we repeat that every opportunity that we get. Let me see here. One of the other things that we're keenly focused on, and one of our core operating principles, is providing good customer service. And we're routinely hire third parties to survey our client base, and obviously are ranked by objective third parties. And we're happy to report that last year we were, I think it was the top 100 banks that were ranked by the American Banker. Last year we were ranked number 5. Thought it would be very difficult to try to improve on the 5th best reputation in the market, and we sort of outdid ourselves in 2012. We're now number 3. So at some point, I'm not sure how much better we could do that, but we're obviously very proud, and I think that fits very well with our strategy of focusing on customer service. Then in terms of sort of our third operating principle, we're a bank that routinely invests consistently and heavily in new technology and innovation. In fact, just down the street here, we've got a BBVA Ventures group that partners with high technology companies developing products and services for use in financial services. The idea behind that is through investment in innovation and technology, we can drive efficiency, which is good for us and our shareholders from a return standpoint, but more importantly, does a better job of serving our customers. We're proud of just in the last, I want to say about last 30 months, we've invested approximately $370 million just in the U.S. on a common IT platform that's allowed us to put the 7 banks that we've acquired here all on a single platform. We're also providing cutting-edge products and services for our clients across both the retail, commercial, and corporate platform. So again, 3 differentiating factors about BBVA Compass. Finally, I'd just like to say, it's great to be in this beautiful city of San Francisco on the eve of a 6th opportunity for a Super Bowl for the San Francisco 49ers. I was born and raised here in Northern California, and 49ers are my team, and obviously very pleased to have the opportunity to get back to the Super Bowl. So I've been remiss if I didn't mention that. At this point, I'd like to turn it over to Jackie, who is going to provide a little bit of background on our retail consumer banking business here.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here to represent the retail bank. And as Tom said earlier, we have 65 branches in California, and we are anticipating rapid growth, and we hope to double and triple our size by 2015. And as you can see, this is our branch network in Upper California, as we like to call it, and we have 9 banking centers in the Bay Area. We've got 3 branches on the peninsula, so we've got Burlingame, San Carlos, and Redwood City. We've got 3 in Silicon Valley. We've got Campbell, Fremont, and Sunnyvale. And then we have some branches in the East Bay, which would be Walnut Creek, Concord, and Livermore. But regardless of where we have our banking centers, we can cater to everybody out there. So regardless of where you work or you reside in, we have banking solutions to fit your needs. So who here would like to win a HD Kindle Fire tablet? Who would like to walk away with a Kindle Fire today? Raise those hands. That's about a $300 value. And at BBVA Compass, we are giving one away with every consumer account that we open. So these are the different types of products and services that we have to offer. And on our consumer checking account, like I said earlier, we are offering an HD Kindle Fire, not an e-reader, but that's connected to the web. And all you have to do is open a checking account and have a $300 direct deposit and pay 3 bills online. How easy is that? Simple. And we will give you an HD Kindle Fire. So let's get some excitement out there. Wow! All right. Not only do we give a Kindle Fire with every consumer account, and that offer is available to March 31st, so we're giving that away. But also, we are, like Tom mentioned, we are partnering with the NBA, and we have an NBA online account. So anywhere in the US, wherever you reside, you can open an online account with us. And it has NBA news, it has scores and schedules that are available online and on mobile.